Hello, beautiful souls. Good evening. I'm going to just say it's evening. It is December the 15th. Hopefully you can hear the fire crackling and the ocean sounds on my virtual thing I've got up here, which I usually keep on most of the day. Yes, it's messy here. It's magical here. It's authentic here. And it's raw and all of that stuff. So it's been a day. How y'all doing? How are you all doing? It's been a lot since the 12/12 portal, up until the 12/12 portal, and then all weekend, and then today kind of just, it's like a culmination. Each day was just a little bit more fatigued, more tired, more just done type energy. And I've gone through waves. I've gone through different incubation periods. Thank you, Source. So, and it's again that sacred pause. I've had many sacred pauses this year. I've had many sacred pauses in this journey, but this year for sure I've had many. And until I understood fully what they were, it was more of a challenge. So that's probably why I'm guided to talk about it for a hot minute. I wasn't sure if I was even going to do this video today. I did my light language video. So this is day 35 of FreQSpeak of 111 days, sharing my real raw frequency and energy with you, the beautiful collective. And like I had mentioned in my past couple of videos, the 12/12 portal was epic. There was a lot of downloads, and I'm not completely aware, but definitely know that I was getting the light codes, the downloads, the upgrades, the recalibrations, the recodings, all of the stuff. So some of you might be feeling like you're in this liminal space. I couldn't quite put words to it earlier because I was in such a daze, in a fog. It's like literally having one foot in this world and one foot in the spiritual world. Spiritual realm is the best way I can describe it. It's like you have one foot in the physical, one foot in the higher realms. And if you know, you know. It's really hard to use human words for that. It's just really hard to explain to those that haven't experienced it or have felt that. Okay? So you are safe, you are held, and just continue to honor yourself by resting, by hydrating. You've been hearing me say that a lot. You've probably, if you've maybe come across other people say that a lot. Hydrate and nourish your body and rest. Be still. If you feel called to meditate, meditate. Don't force it. If you feel like just laying on the couch and staring at the ceiling, do that. If you feel like journaling, do that. So today I did a workout. It was moderately intense, not crazy. I hadn't worked out since Friday morning, which I felt pretty good Friday morning. And then I had all of the experiences I had on the 12/12 portal that I participated in. And then, of course, the stuff that I don't see, like the unknown stuff that I'm also receiving. And I basically hermited for almost 3 full days. The only time I went out on Friday was to go down to the leasing office to fill out some paperwork and to go around the corner to get some Powerball tickets. Literally, and that's it. Saturday, didn't leave the house. Sunday, didn't leave the house. And so today, kiddo's back, so I had to take him to school, and I said, I'm going to do a workout, and that felt pretty good. And then I needed to get some stuff done. I needed to go fill my water jugs. I needed to get some groceries to make soup this week, because I'm almost done with my soup, which like I said, is a big old pot of just yummy, nourishing goodness that I've been consuming pretty much for the past 2 months as my main meal or my staple at this point, outside of all of the fruit I've been consuming. And so I had to go to the bank to get this paperwork notarized, and I went to the tanner, and then I had to go to the store, and then I had to go to the other store, and then I had to do one more store, and then one more store. So I had a lot of stops in the wild today. And it just, by the time that last one, I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I'm just done. Like, I again felt like I was just floating through space, untethered, in between two different worlds, 1 foot here, 1 foot there, bone exhausted, like mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, just etherically, just exhausted. Like, I'm done. Like, and I've mentioned this in past videos, it's to the point, and I've had many waves of this, and it comes and goes, and I know what it is, but I allow it to honor and express I express it to source. It's like, holy fuck, I am just fucking done. My soul is fucking tired. I know that a lot of us are feeling this. We're coming up here on the end. of a lot of completion cycles and all of that stuff. And some of you just are at this bone depth exhaustion. I've been bawling for days. Yesterday was more than the day before, so I had a little bit on Friday, more on Saturday, and I like spent 3 or 4 hours, just everything was triggering to release the dust, the debris, the residue that still needed to be cleared. And that in itself is exhausting. And I'm just done. Like, it's like, I know that this isn't the end of what's next. This is the end of what was. Thank you, Source. But it's still just, sometimes it's just so freaking overwhelming. And again, this is why we're here to share our own personal stories and journeys, because I've been in these liminal spaces before, and some are heavier than others. Some are a little lighter, some are less days, and some are longer. And I was definitely feeling it today. I literally got home from my outside in the wild, getting all that stuff done this morning, and I could barely have the energy to eat. So I just ate some I had some pineapple and mandarins with a cup of tea. And I just literally laid on the couch and just had my fire and ocean sound on, staring at the ceiling or staring at my Christmas tree, and journaling anything that was coming in, and just being still and not listening to anything else outside of that. And by the time I went to get the kiddo, I was feeling a little bit better, but still extremely exhausted. And again, one of my channeled messages, or one of the channels I listen to that I get a lot of channeled messages from, in resonance with, I clicked play on it, and it was talking exactly what I was feeling. All this bone depth, right down to your soul tired. Some other symptoms too that you might be feeling with the sleep and the malaise and all of that, but it just helped put some words to it. And again, it's that liminal space. And what I got laying here while I was drinking my tea and eating my pineapple was, it just felt like labor. Like, if you're a woman, you know what labor is. Long laboring. Let's say you've labored. My first one, I labored for over 20 hours, and then then it was an emergency C-section because it became dire. So it's just that exhaustion, that labored exhaustion. Again, you're being birthed through the cosmic canal right now, and it's uncomfortable. And again, I use women in having birthing or having been in labor for a long period of time. This is what it just came through. It just feels like I'm just laboring through this, like just getting through the next contraction, getting through the next, just to the next. So I'm gonna just grab my journal here and see if there's anything I'm guided that came through today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's just like that big exhale, and that inhale says that expansion and contraction. It just feels like, so the tea bag today said, when fear is forcing you to give up, call upon your heart, call upon your team to continue. I added your spiritual team in there. Yogi T's not going to put that on there. So call upon your heart's courage to continue. So basically, when fear is forcing you to give up, if you feel like giving up, if you feel like you're just calling it quits, call on your heart's wisdom, call on your spiritual team, call on Source for comfort. And that's what I did last night, right before bed. I had no energy to do anything, no need, that's nothing. I just asked to be just surrounded with just hope and comfort and love and compassion and support, just to get me, just to keep, and then we've got the new moon, coming up, so things are the last bits are being shedded, and it's integrating. And so one of the when I was breathing during my tanning session, I was like, I integrate and recalibrate with ease and grace. I integrate and recalibrate with ease and grace. So just use that affirmation if you feel like you need. I integrate everything I've been receiving, and recalibrating with ease and grace. So everything that's been happening, I integrate it and recalibrate it with ease and grace. Okay. So yeah, I wrote, I'm just utterly exhausted, utterly bone tired, soul tired. Again, I feel very spaced out, like I said, in this liminal space. Floaty, yet heavy and grounded. It's really, really hard to describe. Some key code numbers might be relevant. So I'm going to give you some numbers that this video might resonate with you just by the key codes, or again, just giving you key codes that might pertain to other information to receive to let you know that that's in resonance with you. 1011 on the timer. So 333, 144, 1828, 3030, the ones 111, 1111, or just 111. So all of those twin soul numbers, divine union numbers, some dragonfly, bees, frogs, swords, anchors, bulls, arrows, wildflowers, beetles, and ladybugs. So some of those might be some key codes for you, signs and synchronicities that you're going to see now to know that maybe this video was in resonance, or that that you need to listen to this video again. But listen to it with your heart, not your mind and ego. Are going to really want to try to spin you out of control right now. When you're in this liminal space, your ego and mind are really going to try and fuck with you. They're gonna, it's going to try and fuck with you. So don't let that. Honor it, recognize it, but don't hold on to it, and just continue to surrender and let those feelings go. Those feelings of wanting to give up. So yeah, I did my third eye light language video today, so that is up if you want to check that out. If you're following that, that's for attunement, recalibration, and reactivation of the third eye. So yeah. The hope, holding on to the hope. Every time I go through these waves, it just, and for me personally, and maybe this isn't you, but this is me, it's been challenging to hold on to the hope, to continue to have the patience, when outside of just those breadcrumbs that I'm getting from my team, that I haven't really seen a whole lot of change in the physical yet. So this is speaking to those people that are struggling, knowing that they're manifesting, knowing that they're doing work, knowing that they're healing, knowing that they're receiving all that they're meant to receive, and they're changing and they're upgrading and all of that stuff, and they're being present, but you're still not seeing it in your physical reality. Like, you're not seeing proof of it in your physical reality. I understand. I feel you. I feel you. Okay? I say that because that's been my reality. I really haven't seen any physical evidence. I could be wrong and I could be missing it, but full-blown, obvious physical evidence here in the physical reality, in the physical realm, I haven't seen evidence. I just know. I just intuitively know it's coming. It's close. I've been feeling this innately for months now, months and months now. And like I've said in other videos, like it'll build up and then it'll like fade out, and then it'll build up and then it'll fade out. And it's like, okay, what was the detour? What was the redirect? What was it? And you might never find that out. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But if you're feeling that, I feel ya. I know what that feels like, to continue to hold on to the faith and holding on to the hope and having all of the patience and continuing to surrender to the everything. I feel ya, and I love ya. I mean, we're all in it together, even though we feel completely and utterly fucking alone. Because sometimes that's the way it goes. Sometimes you feel completely and utterly fucking alone on this journey. And some of you might have people around you and still feel utterly fucking alone. So just rest and nourish your body, and just take 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, and 1 month at a time. And I know our ego and mind want to continue to time travel forward or time travel backwards, but we just have to continue to be in this present moment now. Be present now, always. There's something else I wanted to say, and it's not coming through at this point. Just give me a second. If it comes through, I'll have to share it in another video. So again, honor yourself, honor your soul, honor and be proud of the journey and how far you have come. All right? I am you. You are me. We are we. And we are all in it together. I love you, beautiful souls. Keep going. I'm going to keep going, even through the thick and the heavy. Love you. Bye.